Т-90.
Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion, the armed forces of Ukraine have captured hundreds of Russian weapons.
This is Russian trophy T-72 tank that was captured by 56th Brigade last summer under Pisky. This is a slightly modernized version. It is B3. It has slightly more powerful engine, and also it has Sosna-U thermal vision. Now, however, it's a bit out of order since it was lost in action.
Sosna-U is quite a useful tool for a gunner, allowing them to see targets at up to 4 kilometers, even at night. However, the absence of a sophisticated sight system is not the only issue.
Андрій, так чому ці танки як Жигулі, ти казав?
Because it always fucks with our brains, damn it. When we were leaving, the system didn't start. The engine started, but the gun didn't move up and down, only left and right.
Це властиво, да, трофейній техніці трошки?
Да.
Yes, yes. We've been using this particular machine for 3 to 4 months now. We've changed the gearboxes several times, tracks also, and it's only now that it started to work properly.
Typically, it's the tank's crew who does repairs, but if the machinery needs major maintenance, it's taken to a so-called repair battalion, where specialized mechanics take care of the equipment. We are now with the repair battalion of the 3rd Iron Tank Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. And here is the place where the equipment of this brigade and also the neighboring brigades is being repaired. The 3rd Iron Tank Brigade consists mostly of men who decided to join the army after the full-scale invasion. Now, apart from fighting the enemy, the brigade is tasked with the evacuation and maintenance of trophy weapons, especially in heavy machinery. The BMP-1 is the most common trophy in this brigade, but they've also captured models such as the BMP-2, T-72 and T-90. Right now, the men are working hard on this BTR-82, one of the main Russian combat vehicles. It was captured 2 weeks ago. After they repair the clutch disc, it will be ready to go back to the front line.
For example, to change an engine, it takes 96 man-hours and a team of 4 people. You've seen the engine, but imagine what it looks like inside, how many systems there are, and you can't reach anything. Why are the Abrams and Leopards so good? Because you can get into an Abrams and you can live there. You can even hang a hammock. You can get around the engine, no problem.
Up until recently, spare parts were so rare that units were racing each other to abandoned Russian vehicles. However, the situation has changed.
Nowadays, we make requests for spare parts and we actually receive them. Perhaps because everyone is helping us, perhaps more money has come in. And perhaps other organizations have appeared that are licensed to manufacture these parts. This is very encouraging.
Nevertheless, a tank is a tank. This one was produced in 2018. Although the T-72 is the most common tank worldwide, the soldiers are not fans. With the T-72, the Russians first made a tank, then they thought about the people operating it. The tank commander complains. After some Ukrainian upgrades, this T-72 is ready to do some damage.
Выставляем гармату на угол заряжания.
We aim the gun, then select the type of projectile, armor piercing.
Тип снаряду, бронебійний.
We've got it. We switch on the loading mechanism. That's it. The machine is ready to fire.
Usually, tanks and other weapons left behind are severely damaged, either due to heavy fighting or destroyed on purpose by Russians, so Ukrainians cannot use them. However, Ukrainians are not only great warriors, but also excellent mechanics, and they know how to bring scraps of metal back to life.
There were armored plates here, but they didn't really work. We weld our own reactive armor. It saves lives.
Як воно працює, можеш розказати?
There are 2 blocks of TNT inside. When an armor-piercing shell hits, it explodes and diverts the blast. The main goal is to cover this place, where the belt with the shells is. There are many unique spare parts here, purely Russian, but we know how to repair them. We already have many skilled mechanics who've been around the block quite a few times.